I'm John Hinkle, the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church here in downtown Murfreesboro on the corner of College and Spring. This is your Saturday morning preview of Sunday morning sermon. First, before I begin, let me thank the congregation for letting me be gone now it's 2 weeks ago. I had an amazing time with an amazing group of Presbyterian ministers, as we're all kind of in the same boat. You know, we're in this kind of place where we're figuring out how do we want to end our ministry well. And let me put all rumors aside, I'm not retiring. I think I made that clear if you read my proclamation article, but I am 58. I will tell this funny story. As we were all kind of gathering for the very first time, I told Lee it was like camp for kids. I looked at all these ministers and I said, man, they are old. But thank you for letting me be away. So this Sunday, well, I'm doing the Saturday morning preview of Sunday morning sermon on Halloween, All Hallow Eve. Saturday is All Saints Day. Sunday is All Saints Sunday, where we as a church will remember the saints of our church who have gone before us, who have finished their race, and they now know what we can only believe and confess, that in Jesus Christ there's life and life eternal. And as we remember them, it's just that. I'm going to focus this Sunday on our memories. What do we remember? How far back can we remember? And in remembering, who are the people who have influenced our lives? Our text is coming from Matthew 5, Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. We're starting with, that part of the sermon that pretty much everybody knows, which are the Beatitudes. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are the meek. One of the interesting things I think about the Beatitudes is that Jesus gave us the Beatitudes not as another law, another command. Listen, the Jews back then had a hard enough time keeping 10 commandments, and then the 613 commandments they added on to it. That's not what Jesus was doing. Jesus was sketching for us what it looks like, what happens when we allow Jesus to be the center of our hearts. Jesus was passing down to us something that is true and something that is eternal and something, listen, that has lasted ever since he gave that sermon on the hillside. Think about that. That one sermon on the hillside is still touching our lives today, is still moving us today, is still forming us and shaping us today. And let's go back to our memories. And let's go back to the saints that we will remember on Sunday. When we remember those saints from Sunday, we will be reminded how they influenced our lives, influenced this church. But what I'm also mindful of is those saints that we remember had saints in their lives who did the same. And I think the question on this All Saints Sunday that I'm wrestling with, that I need you to wrestle with, is who are we pouring our lives into? Who, out of our Christian faith, are we showing grace and we are showing mercy? Who? Because the great reality is, if we don't know what our past was, what kind of future will we have? So listen, I look forward being with you on this Sunday as we remembered the saints. So enjoy this Halloween night. I'm going down to the alley and help Sean and Chrissy pass out candy. I told Leela, she asked me if there was anything I wanted to do. We don't have very many trick-or-treaters. And I just said, yeah, I want to walk down Main Street. I want to see it all, soak it up. It's one of the great joys I have in living in Murfreesboro. So that's your Saturday morning preview of Sunday morning sermon. Shout out to the super fans, Marcy Richmond, Barry Melanie, Glenn Emery, Savannah, Pippa, Glenn Emery, and anyone else who watches us every Saturday. Remember, one last favor I have, and I need to remember to say this every time. One last favor. If you are watching this, remember to subscribe and hit the like button. It gets the message of First Presbyterian Church out to a greater audience. Have a great morning.